Why did you let me put my hat on, Joey? Wow. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the mobile app coaching. I got to clear the chat, too. My name is Glenn, Senior Stock Market Strategist for VectorVest. Glad to be here. Glad to have you here. The last trading day of the week, always do the mobile app coaching. If you can hear me loud and clear, by all means, please respond in the affirmative, preferably with VV Nation, to let it be know that I am coming across loud and clear. Yes, SVIX is running today. I got into it in the Jockey Club today. It's moving well. It's moving well. So, good afternoon, Horace and Kevin, Skyper, Bill. Bill is right. Is it time to bottom fish? Nice big up day in the move in the market today. The alert looks like it just hit. Nice big move in the market today. I don't know if I really want to call this a blast off day, but it's definitely moving higher. We're going to take a look at the VectorVest composite in the morning, in a second. But the things, even from a mobile app, if you cannot be tethered to your computer all day, every day, the mobile app is the best way to go. It's the power of the power of the program in your pocket. The power of the program in your pocket. And I'm going to scroll all the way down. I'm in the mobile app, of course. I'm going to scroll all the way down, and the buy-to-sell ratio yesterday, December 19th, was at 0.23. When the buy-to-sell ratio gets to a level about 0.20, the market's starting to look for a bottom. When the MTI, which is the next over, gets to a level of 0.60, the market's looking for a bottom. And yesterday we had 0.23 and 0.69. The market was clearly in that range. NVO, whoa, definitely need to look at that. Janice, we'll take a look at that. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Yes, it is. And I got my Santa hat on because I'm hoping for still a Santa rally. Now, it's interesting. Nice. Thank you, Ivan. Type a W in the room for Ivan. Ivan said, subscribe to VectorVest yesterday. Do you know that in the live stream yesterday, we had 2 people actually subscribe to the program thanks to you guys? Type a W in the room for Ivan. Definitely type a W in the room for and again, it had nothing to do with me. It had everything to do with you guys and gals on the VectorVest software. You guys did it. You guys did it. I love it that when VV Nation can talk to people who are not subscribers to the software and tell them what it's all about, because you guys are who makes VectorVest who they are. All right, so, man, get the W's in there for Ivan. That's awesome. That is awesome. All right, we had 2 people, and now we got a third one. Best 99 cents you'll ever spend, says Mac Daddy. Absolutely. Time to make some money. Joey put the W's in there for him as well. Is NVIDIA still a thing? Right now, Marcus, not yet. Not right now. I think that right now the thing is quantum computing. That is the thing. All right. Today's rally is a relief bounce, filling gaps up on the 30-minute chart. Jerry, I'm thinking a couple of things have created in what I think is the perfect storm. The market is oversold. The market got to the levels of looking for a bottom. The indicators showed that. And I think that, Wednesday was the really big down day. We had a relief bounce yesterday that didn't hold out. We had a relief bounce yesterday that was in the green, but eventually did not hold out. I'm thinking that the market is at a level where it is being oversold, ramping up right now, Jerry. I think, as I said, a perfect storm, ramping up into a possible Santa rally. All right, Mountain is bouncing back today. I'm waiting to see what happens. Troy, I would wait until Monday. And actually, going along the same lines, Jerry, tonight's 6 p.m. video is all about bottom fishing with candlesticks. Bottom fishing with candlesticks. That's going to be the 6 p.m. video tonight. I ran all of the bottom fishing searches to find a group of stocks. I started a portfolio today, which I may or may not show because I want you guys to watch the video tonight. But as a Christmas gift going into Christmas, I may show you, based on that research from the video, which stocks are actually starting to rise. RGTI, I think you want, Phyllis. Qubit, they're moving today. Quantum started rebounding back today. We'll see. Amir says, hello, Uncle Glenn. No concerns that the market It's flying up, but the MTI is barely moved. The MTI, you're right, has barely moved. VIX is up. People are fearful in the market, but I think PCE came out. How I felt about it, neither here nor there. But the market's responding. So it may take a minute or so. Who wrote that, Chris? It may take a minute for the MTI to move. 77, 69, 70. That's where it's at right now. We'll see. So is NVIDIA in correction territory? Actually, G-Money, yes. NVIDIA is in correction territory, but that's only because a lot of people have made a lot of money in NVIDIA. And correction territory, why? A couple of things. There was a story that I did on either Trending Thursday or on Monday, an issue with NVIDIA. Oh, the chips heating up is becoming a bigger problem. The chips heating up is becoming a bigger problem. So NVIDIA is still going to be a major player going into next year, especially because of quantum, because of the chips, all that kind of stuff. So PCE a little below predictions. Is that good or bad for the market, Bill? All right. Nonetheless, I think that the market is responding. Talking about the market responding, let's go to the VVC and take a look at it. Look at today's candle. Look at today's candle. And I talk about this in tonight's video. Look at today's candle. Today's candle, nice open candle, no wick at the top, so no selling pressure. It is also creating a bullish engulfing today. Also, coming off of this level of support. So, JD, you know I love you to death, bro. But I'm thinking that all of this together is creating a perfect storm to initiate a solid Santa rally. Do you agree based on everything that I just said? Type a 1 in the room if you agree. Type a 2 if you don't. All right, cruises are getting completely booked for the beginning of 2025. Guess what, AB? My wife and I and family folks are getting ready to go to Hawaii in February, late February going into March. We're going on a Hawaiian cruise. But we've always, oh man, look at Janice putting all of that in Cajun. Ho, 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 let's go. That's right. So I think, JD, I think that right now, I think it's just setting up. We'll see what happens, though. BB says 1 and 2. Well, that wasn't the way to answer the question. Nancy says, God, I hope so. Listen, whatever happens, we're going to always try to keep you on the right side of the market. Between Ryan and I on YouTube, we're going to always do the best we can, and we always try to put you down on some stuff. You going to get away? Stop, Mac Daddy. Yes, I am. All right. Alfreda says, hi, Santa Glenn. The VIX is down 23% today. Market is a bit higher, but caution needs to be inserted to every decision. And there it is. A lot of people are talking about the government shutdown. I don't know if we get a stopgap. Archer is an excellent stock, Troy. Archer is an excellent stock. I did a video partially looking at it as one of my potential stocks on my radar. That stock took off like nobody's business. I saw Santa kissing mommy. Oh boy. I'm not getting into that neither. I know the Canadian Vandal. I knew what you meant to say. But Archer is another good stock. Thank you, Janice. Absolutely. President Musk is in charge. That's kind of funny, but that's not the case, Bill. It's kind of funny, though. Don't skip my comment. What did you say? Man, JD, you know with us getting as many people we get in here, I'm trying to look at all the comments. What did you say? Let me clear that. What did you say? We shall see. I saw that. Break my 30-minute sloping resistance, I will be more of a believer. Again, all I'm telling you is that the market is setting up. The market is setting up. All we have to do to make sure that everything is good to go is look for follow through on Monday. How can I be a part of the Jockey Club? Michelle, give our product support staff a call or chat into our product support. They'll help you. Last Christmas, you gave me your heart. I ain't take your heart. President, that's funny, David. Palantir is at an all-time high today. I'm still not back in Palantir yet, but if the market does want to show that it wants to do a little bit of bottom, Palantir is a stock that's definitely on my list. Man, I dropped my pen. Let me go get my pen. All right, Palantir's on my list. The next best 99-cent was the Wendy's Frosty, says Keith. All right, with that being said, I wanted to show you why I'm looking at the market from a bottom fishing perspective. Again, JD, I just think that everything is just lining up. Will it stay that way? I don't know yet. But we'll keep our eyes on that. All right, let's go back. All of the major indices are up. The Dow is pushing 2%, NASDAQ pushing 2%, S&P pushing 2%, the VectorVest composite pushing 1.5%. Last Christmas, I told you I was in app. Then by May, I sold it away, and now I don't have that special app. Sing again. Last Christmas, I told you I was in app. Then by May, I sold it away. Now, oh boy. All right, that's enough. Bought 2K worth of stocks yesterday. All right. Didn't Palantir get listed in place of SMCI? SMCI got taken off. Palantir and something else came on at the same time. All right. With that being said, looking at all of our calls, confirmed call is down. The DEW is down. Primary wave is down. Market still showing all bearishness. But in today's move, could this be the onset of looking at a possibility of bottom fishing based on our indicators? All right. KD was an IBM spinoff. Who's KD? Kevin Durant? Is he still playing basketball? Yes, the NASDAQ 100. Okay, you guys are talking. That's good. What a time to be alive, says Mac Daddy. I'm with you. I'm always with you on that. Every day is a good day. All right, let's go take a look at the views from last night. Summary with 3 red lights. Color guard is bearish. With price of the VectorVest moving higher, we have a down situation. Click for, look at that. A lot of red. And worry surrounding the future interest rate cuts weighed on the market, and Wall Street finished the session mixed. Prudent investors should not buy stocks at this time. I'm still with that. But you all people who are a little bit more aggressive can jump on the market today, take what the market gives you today. We hope we hit a bottom of December, and the Canadian Vandal, that's what I'm thinking based upon what I see. I bought calls this morning, but I sold because I don't believe this. And JD, I trust you. I respect you. We talk a lot again on Twitter, and I know all the good work that you're doing, bro. So whether you believe it or not, I'm going to take, me, JD, I always want to take what the market gives me. Look at all the bearish searches at the top. Ballistic highs, all the 5-day winners were 2 bullish, 3 bearish. All I'm saying is look at what you see. And the only reason why I bought calls, the market timing gauge went from bearish to neutral, which doesn't mean a hold of your call. I got you. All right, so just looking at the guidance says not to buy stocks today. I'm looking at the VectorVest composite again today. Look at that beautiful candle. You got to love that candle. Almost ready to call it a blast-off day. Talking about that. All right, I think I am going to do it. I created a portfolio for tonight's video. It's already done. there it is. 12, 20, 24. Bottom fishing with candlesticks. And I spelled candlesticks wrong. That's great. So you don't have a problem with the sloping resistance on a 30. I don't look at a 30-minute graph. So no, not yet. As a matter of fact, hold on. Let me show you this portfolio first. 1220. I started it today. It's up 0.3%. But out of some of the stocks that I've got in my list for you tonight, I'm going to give you 3 stocks to look at today. PSTG, CBRE, and MOH all up 1% since I did the video, recorded the video. All right? So I'm just putting that out there, JD. I got 3 stocks for you guys to watch because by the time you see the video, you're going to say, man, I couldn't have taken advantage of any of those stocks. So I'm giving you 3 stocks that are up over 1% from the whole list. You don't see the whole list because that's by design. Now I'm going to go back to the VVC. And hold on a second, JD. Let's go put this on a 1 day. I can't put this on intraday. I can put this on intraday. No, maybe I can't. 1 day. No, JD. And this is just on 1 day. I am not concerned. I am not worried just quite yet. All right, too busy to follow the graph, says BB. I hear you. All right, Toast is on my list today. Toast is on my list tonight as a bottom fishing opportunity. When will the VV team have an app for buy sell alert? Buys, this. I don't know if we'll ever do that, BB, because everybody invests differently. What I may say is maybe a buy. JD may look at it and say it's not a buy for me. All right, so that's the way. That's the way I look at it. I don't know if there's going to be an actual buy sell. Who said that? That was BB. I don't know if we'll ever do that, but I don't know. How about that? I don't know if we'll ever do that, but I don't know for sure. Nearly every restaurant I work at use Toast or open the table and because for that reason, that thing is killing it. Toast is killing it. Let's go look at Toast real quick. TOST. Let's go peep that out. Toast, nice rebound today. Oops, put this back on a 3-month graph. Tice, nice move back up today. Not the 3 and the 8 haven't crossed yet. All right, the 3 and the 8 haven't crossed yet. So when I'm looking at these stocks as possible bottom fishing candidates, specifically looking at the candles on them, I also, if I'm ready to take a look at Toast, which is on my list tonight, am I ready to buy now or am I ready to buy when I get confirmation? The choice is yours. The choice is yours. If you want to be aggressive, knowing that the market's at a level of looking for a bottom, then you can jump now. I would prefer for you to get more confirmation beforehand. All right, Glenn, when you sell a covered call, can you make more money than the premium you collect for selling the call? No. The most money you're going to make is the premium you take in. That's it. You don't make money on the stock going up. Well, you can up into this. You can. Technically, you can. You can still get the capital appreciation, but only up to the call, the strike that you sold. After that, that's the most you can make. So you can make the premium and up to the strike you sold. After that, the stock's got a higher probability to get called away from you. All right? So just keep that in mind. I got out of Toast a little over 40, bought it on the base in the 20s, nice trade. And right now it's sitting at 37.26. Nice move today. Really good, nice move. I really would like for the 3 and the 8 to cross for more confirmation. I seen the reclaim of $580 and I just played it to $584 and got out. What are you talking about, JD? Okay, good. Oh, why did that just happen? Why does stuff come up? Why does that? Anybody happen? Does that ever happen with you? You just hit the iPad or your iPhone just as something pops up. That pisses me off sometimes. Never be worried about leaving money on the table when there's plenty more to grab. You know me. I'm gonna take that money and run. I'm gonna take that money and run. All right. So that was a stock that was in. Somebody said another stock. I forgot what it was. That's all right. So the homepage is showing us a lot of what's going on today. Look at that. 73% of the stocks in the database is going up. So that's why I'm not mad if anybody out there wants to jump on the move today. Oh, NOV, jump on the move today. I would just prefer you wait until you get, what the flying flip, until you get confirmation. 3-month graph. Why am I looking at this, Janice? Ugh, I ain't feeling that. That look like poopy. I'm not feeling that. Not even a little bit. I don't know what you see. I see an update today. That's great, but I'm not feeling that. John says, Glenn, that crapple problem, those things don't happen with Team Android. It's because your phone doesn't do much in the way of any activities. Your phone is just very boring. That's what it is. The Android phone is boring. Right, Joey? It's boring. No, Joey's just in the background. It's okay. Hey, Glenn, Senseonics on the move today. That's another stock I put you guys on to as well. All right, Senseonics. Let me go search it. Senseonics. There it is. Is it on the move? Look at that. Look at that. This stock is near and dear. This stock is near and dear to my heart because it deals a lot with diabetes and the implantable device that you can use to track your sugars. I love this stock. I loved it a long time ago when I did a video on it. It's just been tough, but now it's on the move again. You know what I'm going to do with this? I'll tell you what I'm going to do with this. I'm going to set an alert on this. Set an alert. I'm going to set an alert at about 49. Oh, what is it at? 49. I'm going to set an alert for this at about 54 cents. 54 create. I know it's a dirt cheap stock. I know it's a dirt cheap stock. And it's a penny stock. But do your research on it. They're the only company out there that has a 1-year implantable device that can monitor your glucose. The only company. And they're starting to put out reports on the outcomes of it so far. As a matter of fact, when I do my live streams, I put down some stocks that I want to put into my real world portfolio. Senseonics is one, but be careful with it because as quickly as it can go up, it can go down. It is a penny stock. But I do like the stock for what's going on, and I think that if they continue to give more updates on what's going, the good or the bad about the 1-year implantable, it's going to be a stock that you're going to want to have. This is speculative. It's up 10.84% today. Furby says, I was going to ask you about Senseonics, but you're answering the question now. I know somebody who did that for 2 weeks. Sound is still a hold by VectorVest. Sound is another one of those stocks that a lot of people are taking their profits on. All right, that's all that is. Sound is just like NVIDIA. Sound is going to be a stock that's going to be prevalent going into next year. A1C, me too. Have they made money? Let's go take a look at that in a second. Have they made money? Because that's key. That is key. Why is it a hold? Because the stock is probably not moving away from the stop price fast enough. Not moving away from the stop price fast enough. Nice move on it though. Nice rebound today. A lot of stocks are going to be looking like this. That's not actually a piercing pattern yet, but it's just a bullish day, little wick at the top. Looks like the 388 cross on RGTI. I'm going to look at those two more stocks, but you wanted to know about Senseonics if it was making money, right? Let's go find out real quick. Is Senseonics making money? I'm on a 1-year graph now. And therein lies the problem. Wow, thank you, AB. Thank you so much. We got us a super chat. Put the W's in the room. Put the W's in the room. Outstanding. Thank you so much for that. You're the greatest, Glenn. I love this show and all the live chatters. Happiest holiday all. Thank you so much for that. Get the W's in there. I love that. And, a super chat is not something that you have to give, but it's something if you feel that you want to do, by all means, we'll take it. We'll take it, even if it's a 99-cent super chat. Thank you so much for that, AB. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Now, herein lies the problem when you're looking at Senseonics. Cheap stock, and, earnings yield, priced. It's still a speculative play, and I think the speculation is based off of how profitable, how the positive signs going on, the progress of the 1-year implantable. Again, nobody else has got it. No one else is on it, so they're ahead of the curve. And at 49.50 cents, could this be dirt cheap to get into a stock that's in an industry that nobody else is challenging them on? So thank you for that, AB. Thank you very much for that. I say this is a stock, a speculative play that you either do your homework and you take your chance on. I'm not telling anybody in this room to go dump a lot of money behind it at all. But if you got a couple thousand shares at a low rate and the stock double, triples, quadruples based on what they do, man, that, what stock do I recommend for today? any of the stocks, for bottom fishing, talking about that. ABT, Abbott versus bottom fishing, will implantable really be an acceptable alternative? Ben, as a diabetic, I can say I would love to have it. I mean, I've got my one that I wear on my arm. It's only good for 2 weeks. And so it's a problem. The problem, it all depends on the person. I think that, so let me back that up a little bit, Ben. You know that women have the opportunity to implant birth control, and it's there. They can do it for years. Women, and from what I understand, women like it rather than having to take pills, do this, da 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 da. I think it's going to be the same kind of scenario when it comes down to diabetes. That's what I think. That's my 2 cents when it comes down to the implantable. What do I think about Lucid? Right now, the only other EV company I like besides Tesla is actually Lucid. Not Lucid, Rivian. Rivian is the only other EV stock that I'm interested in. I need to do a video on it soon about why Rivian is what I like. Fit watches, blood glucose with German software, no blood pricking wristwatch. I can do that on my watch. It says that I can do that, but I won't pay for it. I won't pay for it. I'm just me being me. I won't pay for it, and which is why, Bill, I'm playing the SVIX and making a lot of money. That is, totally agree about the diabetes. Something else. Oh, so Amir asked me what stocks would I think about buying if I'm thinking that the market is at a level where it's starting to look for a bottom. It's free. I'm trying to find one that's free, Lisa. You need to hook me up in email. Glenn T, Glenn with 2 N's, Glenn T at VectorVest.com. Glenn T at VectorVest.com. I see a lot of Rivian trucks on the road in the area. You do know Rivian makes, doesn't Rivian do the Amazon trucks? That's somebody's trucks. It has. All right, let me help out Amir real quick. I'm going to go to Stock Pick Ideas. No, that's not what I want. I want to go to the screener. Explore screens. What would I tell you the best stocks to take a look at today? It is Amazon. Thank you, JD. I would tell you to go to bottom fishing. Everybody's got this. I believe everybody should have this. Go to the screener over here on the left, right? Go to the screener. Go to Explore Screens. Bottom fishing. What is the grandpappy of all bottom fishing searches? For everybody who's a VectorVest subscriber, type it in the room. What is the grandpappy of all bottom fishing searches in the VectorVest software? I know you know it. I know you know it. Jailbreak. Shelly said it. So if I'm looking for, Amir, if I'm looking for stocks to take advantage of today, I'm going to go look at Jailbreak No Contras, and this is where I'm going to start. Now, the first thing you'll see, a lot of these stocks are sell recommendations. All right, you see that right away. A lot of these stocks are sell recommendations. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to look at the graphs. So Amir, oh, please work. What is this? Why is this doing this? There it is. Look at their graphs. Put this on a 3-month graph. Nope, not feeling that. Nope, not feeling that. Nope, not feeling that. Why they all look this horrible? Here's one, DMMR. At least it's got an open candle. Whew. This is telling you that we still could be early in the bottom fishing scenario. Man, look at these stocks. Nothing's really moving. All right, let's go back. Let's try looking at stocks in the S&P 500. A lot of these are going to be sell recommendations as well. Put some 3-month graph. There's an open. Oops. There's an open candle. That's on AMTM. Actually, could be creating a hammer. Could be creating a hammer. Keep your eyes on that stock. All right. I'm up on Senseonics, $20 with $50 invested. Way to go, Serpent. I got you. I just have to get to that, Janice. I'm going to get to you. Don't pass go. Go straight to jail. What are you talking about, Jazz? What else is here? Hey, at least that's 2 open candles. mRNA. They must have something in the pipeline because they're not making money off of COVID sales. That's for sure. They're not making money off of the sales on COVID vaccines. All right. Moderna. Move. Why is... There we go. Look at that open candle on CVS. Oh, now. There we go. Amir, you picking up some stocks here? Amir, you picking up some stocks here? There's a couple. There's CVS. Wow. There's NEM Newmont. That's a gold play. That's a gold play. Look at that. So for those of you who are looking for stocks to start to possibly take advantage of, I'm using the mobile platform. Remember, it is the power of the program in your pocket. Using the mobile platform to look for bottom fishing searches, looking at the graphs. Wow, look at that one, AES. Whew, look at that candle. Oh, sookie. Kins was a stock that I talked about a while ago, Alfreda. 85%. Wow, I love that we can bring on some stocks to you guys. You guys make I love to see it in the chat. Every time you put it in, it makes my heart go pitter-patter. I love that. And don't stop doing it. Don't stop doing it. Let us know in the chat, because you know something, there's a lot of people who are still not subscribers to the channel or subscribers to the VectorVest software. And, you know, a lot of these things that you're getting, that you're making money on, are on the channel. Subscribe to the channel if you're not. Have you looked at XROF lately? Why, Earl? Why? I'll look at it in a second. Another good one, ENPH. Look at that. New buys is a good thing too. But the reason why I like these bottom fishing searches is because we're looking up the stocks that have been beaten up the most, that have the best opportunity. Notice all of these stocks are sell recommendations. How about you can ride these stocks from a sell to a hold to a buy? Ooh-wee. So I am finding some stocks, not that one. How about this? Manpower, monolithic power. I call it manpower. Does that make me sexist because I called it manpower? I don't know. All right. So that's a good way, Amir, to start to look for stocks to take advantage of today. Novo Nordisk is NVO. Something told me that's with the one you wanted. And holy crap, it's getting its butt kicked too. Look at the rebound though. Look at the rebound of today. But something, this was news. Let's go see what the news was. Go up to the top 3 little hamburger dots. Man, every time I do a live stream, I always got to put food in it. It's because I'm hungry. Let's look at the stock news. Let's go look at the stock news. Why is it down so much today? Stock market, Dow Jones, Speaker Johnson, Plan C. I don't know if that's got nothing in it. 1 hour ago, Novo Nordisk new weight loss drug lags behind Zepbound. Wow. Man, Eli Lilly's Zepbound is the big choice for everybody right now. So that's going to hurt all of the other companies that are in the GLP-1 space. Interesting. So when do I get one of these stocks? Just wait for a reversal? So on the stock, let me close out of this. Done. So when I'm looking at some of these stocks, you know, I'm going to go back. No, I'm not yet. Hold on, G-Money. I got you. EXROF. I don't know why y'all want me to look at this stock. It ain't doing nothing. What is it doing? It ain't doing nothing. It's just moving flat. It ain't doing nothing. They need to, well, at least, no, it's 9 cents. The last time I was in it, it was 22 cents. Last time I was in it, it was 22 cents. Hims took a hit too. Everybody who's doing weight loss right now, if everybody's moving over to Zepbound, that's what it is. Wow, Phyllis is up $4,700 on VRT. I don't know if that was a stock that I've put out there, Phyllis, or not. I don't remember. We put out a lot of stocks. I don't know if that was one, but nonetheless, that's a nice move on a stock. Why did you want me to look at XROF? It's doing absolutely nothing. Nothing. Lilly stocks look like a double bottom and a good time to buy. Let's go look at Eli Lilly. LLY. Let's go see. Getting, I don't know if that's quite a double bottom because it moved up. There's a hammer. Ah, candlestick formation. There's a hammer. right there. And then look at that move up. 3-8 cross, star, gravestone doji right here. Bearish signal, went down. Now, the move on Lily is great, but it's a closed candle, Janice. That bothers me. And it stopped right at that level of resistance. Stopped right at that level of resistance. The price is lower than the open. I don't know how I feel. Viking is a nice move today. Lily, no like drugs, says Mac Daddy. I hear you. Viking, I saw something, VKTX. I saw something on it today. Well, I saw some news on it today. All right. And Lou, I'm not married to any stock. I may love a stock, but I'm not married to a stock. Ryan recommended VRT in a short. There you go, Phyllis. There you go. Micros, MSTR I'm not a fan of, and Ryan has done a couple of videos, talked about why MSTR is probably not on his radar. All right. Lily, MACD came down, and it did, and it stayed down for 3 days. But see that level of support right there? Got to that level of support. Yesterday, nice update. Today, a little bit of indecision. I need to see it break through that level of resistance right there. I need to see it break through that level of resistance right there. Thank you, Glenn. And you're right. It ain't doing nothing and hasn't been doing nothing for a long time. Listen, I love what XROF can do. The problem is they got to do it. They got to open up what they're talking about with these NDAs. They're on the pot. They need to get up off the pot. They need to get up off the pot. RGTI is very volatile, Thomas. I did talk about that. I did invest in that. Yesterday, I got out of it. It kicked me in the butt bad. But it's coming back. Look at that. It is a volatile stock. Now, keeping that in mind, Thomas, if volatility is not for you, you leave this stock alone. If volatility is not for you, you leave this stock alone. But look at the rebound today. And that is a piercing pattern. That is a bullish piercing pattern, which could show, look, it's up 26% today. Look at that. I lost like 23% yesterday. And I jumped out. But it's in the quantum space, which is why I liked it. And I thought that it could be either better than Qubits or any of the Q stocks. I thought that it could be very, when I first did the video on it. But look at that. The day before yesterday, look at that. Shooting star. Yesterday it came to fruition. Now I've got a bullish reversal with a bullish piercing pattern. We'll see. Missed my chance this AM to accumulate more Bitcoin. I'm still in IBIT. I still own it. I'm still in it. ARGX. Let's take a look. I love the bottom left, top right. I do like that. From down over here all the way up to over here. I need to break through. If I'm not in it right now, I'd look to see if we can break through that level of resistance right up here. All right. The 3 and the 8 look solid. And the 3, the 8, and the 20 all look solid. And it's sitting right above this level of support. I like the play. I do like the play. It's Belgian top. I like the play. Up 0.6% today. You know what I am looking for is to break above that most recent level of resistance before I pull the trigger on it. All right, same as Qubit is down 40. GRND hit a new high. Not my kind of stock. Mitch and some others are terrible investments. Qubit up 21% today. Again, more volatility in that space. QUBT. Let's take a look. Same thing like RGTI. All right, that's almost a piercing pattern. It's got to go more than halfway up that big down candle. MACD is still heavy on it. Good gravy. But it looks like quantum computing got hit. All of them have that same down bar. All right, but it's going to be a little bit more volatile. You know why it's volatile? Because it got so hot, people took profits. That's exactly. Ooh, Nano Dimensions. That stock, that's a blast from the past. Nano Dimensions, that's some volatility. Ooh, that's not for the faint of heart. All right, that's not for the faint of heart. That's all over the place. That's a trader's paradise right there. That is Nano Dimensions. Keith is I don't even know what new news is out on it, but that stock is all over the place. If you're not aggressive or a trader, I wouldn't touch that stock. I wouldn't touch that stock. Now, Wimmy, I did talk about this as under the radar stock. Holographics. I think that's going to play a big role when it comes down to quantum computing. Another quantum stock that got hit. All right, but Wimmy is something that I do like. I'm going to put this on a 1-year graph, and that's still speculative in the spot. I like the play because of what it will potentially do when it comes down to quantum computing. But it's speculative. Relative value, relative safety, both below 1. It's in an uptrend because the space is hot. But look at the fundamentals. Earnings, not there. Price to earnings, earnings yield, man, none of that's there. It's still a speculative play. But it does, interesting, it does have 6% sales growth. That's interesting. It does. No dividends, none of that. I like the stock because it's not a very well-known stock for what it can do. Thomas says, triple bag on sound thanks to VectorVest. There you go. I love that. Quantum hit, but coming back. I may buy in today. I don't know if I'm going to buy into Quantum until Monday. INOQ is a stock that's on my real world. INOQ, AQMS, and Senseonics are 3 stocks that I'm seriously looking at getting into today. All right. Wimmy, again, more of a speculative play. Look at the earnings per share. It doesn't look good. But again, holographics along with quantum, this may not be a bad play. May not be a bad play. BITW tracks the whole crypto market, not just Bitcoins. BITW, Bitwise, Bitcoin. It's moving up along with Bitcoin. Bitcoin, you know, my three hot industries right now, maybe 2.5 hot industries. It's going to be quantum. It's going to be Bitcoin. It's going to still be AI. That's my half. That is my half. But the 2 hot industries right now is quantum and Bitcoin. And I'm not giving up in any way, shape, form, or fashion when it comes down to AI. It's just taking a little bit of a breather. Glenn, you recommended TNXP a long time ago. I like that stock in the medical space because they're the only company out there working on fibromyalgia. All right, but it's a tough play. It's been a tough play for the longest time, man. That if you look at their story and what they do, the stock should be a lot higher than what it is right now. TNXP, Tonex Pharmaceutical, the only company out there working on anything for fibromyalgia, which is a women thing, and it's keep it on the radar. My IONOQ April calls are a 12-bagger. Way to go, Bill. Is there an ETF for quantum? I haven't found one yet. Didn't I do that for the Jockey Club this morning? I thought I did. Where is Chrome? What the flip? Let's go to Safari. Let's go. Is there an ETF for quantum computing? Let's go see. I don't know. I think it's QTUM. Oh, the Defiance Quantum. There it is. QTUM. Quantum computer technologies made blah, 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 blah. Quantum blah, 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 blah. But because it's still in its infancy, the best way to invest in the industry could be via quantum computer ETF, and I think it's QTUM. The best quantum computing stocks. Yeah. QTUM. Look at that. Ask on the fly. Asking out the question on the fly. How about that, Jazz? And then Robert already knew. Marvin already knew as well. It's QTUM. That's probably a great play to play the whole quantum space. I like that. I do like that. All right. We looked at a lot of stuff today. All right. Which Took me off track what I normally do, but I'm okay with that. The more NVIDIA falls, the more I buy. Oof, be careful trying to catch, because you don't know how low is low. You're welcome, Amir. Why clean energy stocks are up? Because still people, Marty, are still looking for an alternative to dirty energy. I think people more than not are still looking for cleaner alternative energy. So there's three that I want to do a video on. Wave is a stock that I like for hydro, not hydrogen, hydro. First Solar for solar. And I got to find me a wind stock that I really, really like because I don't know. I don't know what wind stock I really, 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 really like. You still think next week's selling rally? Yes, Amir. I think that we are setting up with the possible bottom to the market, oversold market, bullish candlestick formation, bounce off support. I think so. When will DFEN have its move? Thoughts? DFEN, not until the new administration comes in. How about that, Lisa? That's what I'm thinking. Not into the new administration comes in. And we're going to see what's A. Pearson. Okay, thank you, Joey. We're going to see just how hot or not the industry is. Does that make sense, Lisa? Prior to the election or in that time frame, in that November time frame, it started taking off a little bit. It did, got choppy, then it fell. Today is a rebound day. Nice open candle. Amir says, I'm praying for Santa Rally. We'll see. So the official Santa Rally should kick off on the 26th. All right. So that's where, hopefully that answers your question, Marty. NFL, thanks to VV, since that is one of my top 10 picks for next year. I put out a top 10 picks every year. Talking about that, let me go see what the top 10 picks look like for 24. We're up 27%. These are the stocks I picked on the first trading day of the year last year, like I do every year. If you would have just bought them and held them until right now, you'd be up 27%. But some of these stocks bad. One stock bag, CRS 145%, Meta 73. What was the worst stock? Intel. I am convinced that Intel is not a good company. Anybody agree with that? And it's got to be the upper management. Intel's got a rock solid name. It's got to be a rock solid name. But I'm not thinking that they're running the company right. With all of the companies that have come after Intel, and for Intel to be left in the dust, they have not had good management. That is the problem. That is the problem. I bought Intel 10 years ago and it went nowhere, says Kiwi. Meow. Hi, Kiwi. Intel was good, but no longer. I agree with you on that, Phyllis. But I put that in from an AI perspective, and it didn't do. It was the worst stock. Pretty sure that Intel doesn't have a CEO right now. How is that? How are you going to have a company with no, Intel is the Kmart of chip stocks. Wow. That's an interesting analogy. Mac Daddy. Wow. I didn't quite look at it that way. Intel marketing was always bad. Plus, they were first yet left. Yeah, But that was one of my top 10 picks for last year. Just didn't work out. But I'm okay with that. Look at the big hit it's taken in the portfolio right now. I see that. But still up 27%. 27% over the and again, these are stocks that I held for the year. No stops. Every time I do a top picks for the year, there's no stops. Intel is certified Poopiosity company. We need a top 10 Poopiosity stocks to short list, Glenn. Might think about that. All right, today I'm going to look at some stocks of yours, but I only honestly want to look at about 5. We look at a lot of stocks today. So, portfolio, no, that's not what I want. I don't want portfolio name. I'm only going to look at about 5 of your stocks today. All right. Besides, I got a power hour to do for VectorVest in the trading room today. All right, 5 of your stocks. FGI. Number 2, ALL. Number 3, ENPH. It's one of my bottom fishing picks tonight. Number 4, KC. I made some money in the real world off of that. And number 5, CLS. All right. CLS. There we go. Create a watch list. 12, 20, 24 customer picks. Okay, let's go take a look. Let's take a look at them. Doo-dah, doo-dah. 2 cells. 2 sell recommended stocks. ENPH and FGI. Both of them with VSTs below 1. But ENPH is one of the stocks that I have tonight for bottom fishing. Let's go take a look at all of them. CLS, I like the bottom left, top right. Nice open candle today. Broke back through this level of resistance. The 3, the 8, and the 20 are all in play. I'd like to see for MACD to get back into the positive. Next one, Allstate. Oof, nice big move up today. Broke through a level of resistance. Got another level of resistance to get through. Nice big open candle. MACD is still negative. I'd like to see the 3 and the 8 cross. It's up 2.5% today. Love the candle today. I'm not sure I'm really willing to take it on long term just quite yet. Government has billions of dollars invested in Intel as their balance sheet is in horrible shape. Something has to change to improve government investment. Well, that might be happening. That may be happening with the Department of Government something. That might be happening. I'm doing a live stream, whoever's at my door. All right. Let's go to the next one. KC, love that play. That's a beautiful play. I'd like to see MACD go positive, but right at resistance. I like that. I'd look at 12 cents higher, 5 cents higher than the high. Up 15% today. I did talk about it. So Wix flat base didn't fall at all with the market falling. Wow. Then I keep my eyes on that. But KC I like. ENPH, again, is in my bottom fishing list tonight. This is one of those stocks. Nice open bar today. That was a piercing pattern. It was a piercing pattern. The 3 and the 8 are about to cross and go above the 20. I like that play as long as it goes above that level of resistance. FGI, a lot more volatile. A lot more volatile. I got a channel inside of a channel inside of a channel inside of a channel. That's a lot of channelization. Down for the last 2 days. A little bit of indecision today. Nothing makes me feel warm and fuzzy about it. It's up minimal. It's a 77-cent stock that I'm not feeling in any way, shape, form, or fashion just right now. Just looking at it right now, I'm not feeling it. Until it shows me something different, I would stay away from it. Now, if it's something that you got some news you know about, fine. Keep it in the watch list. But just looking at it in general, I'm not feeling that. And that was the last one. That was your 5 stocks for today. Joey's got some things to get done. I wanted to get done a little early today for him to take advantage of what he needed to. And then I got to get ready for another live stream for the Power Hour for VectorVest. All right. It's in the training room. It's in the community room. It's going to be in the community room at 2 o'clock today. Glenn, I will see you on the Power Hour. Way to go, John. If you're a VectorVest subscriber and you haven't joined our Power Hour that we have specifically for you, do it. We do it every Friday. All right. So what time is Power Hour? Is at 2 in the coaching room, in the community coaching room. All right. We just look at your stocks. That's it. Sort of like what I did here, but we did a lot more insight into what's going on in the market and where the market sits right now. $10,000 toilet seats. You know, if we can get rid of that, we're going to be okay. Do we get notification for Power Hour? I don't set an alert for it. I only set alert for YouTube stuff. But it's 2 o'clock. All you have to do is go to your VectorVest software and go over to the training. You will see the link to sign into the the community coaching room. That's where it is. The community, so I don't know, in the mobile app, where do you find it? That is a good question. Let's go see, categorize watches, education. I'm going to go to education. Successful. Oh, there it is. Right here from the mobile app. Go over to education. Join the community investor. Join the VectorVest investor community. I'm going to click and sign in now. And if I put in my username and password, I'm signing in as the instructor. But there it is, right there. How about that? I just did that on the fly. But yeah, you go over to education, and we'll start at 2 o'clock. So this is if you're on the mobile app, come join me for it. If you're a VectorVest subscriber, go to the training tab. You'll see the same link for the investor community. All right, hit the like button. How many likes we got? 73. Listen, hit the like button. We try to do as best we can to help you guys. We do. We really, really do. Just hit the like. It don't cost you nothing to hit the like button, right? It don't cost you a ding dang darn thing to hit the like button, unless you really just don't like it, and you know that's another issue. Yeah, I've had trouble finding the community room. So again, you go to the training tab in the VectorVest desktop or on the mobile. I just showed you how to get there from the mobile. The Canadian Vandal says, I found it. There you go. Maybe we needed to do that a long time ago. We don't get a lot of people show up there. But now, hopefully, today we get some people showing up. All right? So with that, folks, you guys have a Merry Christmas. Unless you're going to see me at 2 o'clock, and then I'll tell you a Merry Christmas again. But don't forget about the 6 p.m. video tonight. Bottom fishing, but with candlesticks. Fridays, we're looking at a lot of the candlesticks. Didn't find it in education. Phyllis. So again, click on education on the mobile app, and then you'll see this link at the top. All right. Janice will be there. Phyllis, you'll be there. If you need help, give our product support staff a call. All right. So with that being said, folks, have a great day. Have a Merry Christmas. I'll see some of you at 2 o'clock, but for those I won't see at 2 o'clock, enjoy family time, and always look out for your neighbor. Always look out for your neighbor. All right, Joey, I'm getting ready to sign off. See you, bye.